Hello, Vietnam.
This is officially our very first breakfast in Vietnam. I think it's com tam. What we have here basically is some barbecue chicken. It's covered with fresh onions. It's a very big piece of chicken. We have some fresh fried egg, some pickles, beans, and then this here is broken rice. It's the first time I'm actually eating broken rice, so very nice texture. Also, we got some soup, cabbage soup, and then the wonderful cook, she made us some fresh chili sauce as well. The consistency and texture is more like a couscous. It's a little bit crunchy almost, let's say. I really like it so far. There's a lot of varieties on it, which we will be exploring in the next months and weeks. Can I film? So here are the wonderful pieces of meat. Here's a big bucket with the marinade. Master Chef. And this is the little stand. So basically, you have all kinds of ingredients: chicken, egg, bacon, shrimps, pickled eggs, and some pickles in general. And here's the soup that we got before, which is basically a simple cabbage stew with onions. And here, I think, are the pickled eggs, which he's boiling. So it's really nice, really happy with the food. And Zara is also in heaven. Vietnam, so far we love you, and we are really happy that we might be able to stay 2 months here, so we can really take our time and visit the provinces of the Mekong Delta and whatever else comes along our path.
So we also received some fresh cold tea. I'm gonna taste it real quickly because I'm really thirsty. It's really, really refreshing. It's slightly sweet, but not too sweet. So in combination with the ice, it just kind of dilutes. So it's perfectly...
Almost like a vanilla flavor.
Almost like a vanilla flavor, yeah. So
bourbon, nice, fresh, sweet green tea.
he's also devouring his food right now.
I'm almost finished.
It's almost finished. I'm half, but I really, really like it.
We're both very happy people. Good introduction to Vietnamese food. We are currently in the capital, economic capital of the Mekong Delta, called Châu Đốc. It is a pretty big city. We expected something quite small, but it's a lot bigger than we expected, with a population of 177,000. So it's very close to Cambodia, which makes it an economic trading hub. There's a lot of trade on the Mekong Delta itself. We are currently on the highest mountain in the Mekong Delta. It is called Sam Mountain. Sam Mountain is about 260 meters high, which is pretty high considering that the rest of it is just flat plateaus. Back there in the distance, I can see a couple of mountains, but I'm quite sure that's Cambodia already because we are so close to it. This mountain is pretty interesting because it's full of different pagodas. This is the first one that we'll be visiting. It's a Buddhist temple, but really interesting because the architecture is a lot different from what we're used to seeing. They're also doing some construction here, drilling some rocks in 2 parts. So if you hear some noise, you know that's where it's coming from. They're playing some pretty music, and I think it is a wonderful, clean temple. Our first impressions of Vietnam are very positive. We might be staying 2 months here if we want to get around, because it's such a big country. We really want to take our time. To get to Sam Mountain, it only took us, I think, about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. It's about 4 or 5 kilometers, but it's a mountain, so I can recommend bringing a scooter to make life a little bit easier Some people say you can also do it with the bicycle or just hike, but it's a big road. It's not the most comfortable. What they're doing is basically drilling off blocks to make a very clean surface, which they then decorate, and they make some kind of platform or plateau to build some statues on. It's tedious work, it's long work. He's just wearing normal slippers whilst holding the drill. It's pretty insane, but I bet they know what they're doing. It's pretty interesting to see all the rocks that they actually put in two pieces or several pieces. They repurpose for making these pathways. So these are all the small pieces from that same rock that they just try and puzzle together to make a pretty nice walkway.
After we checked out the first temple, we drove up to the top of Sam Mountain. The view from the top was absolutely incredible. We had a complete 360-degree view of Châu Đốc, with even a small peak of Cambodia in the distance. As we returned to the city, we paid a visit to Bustling Temple, a spiritual place with the revered Lady of the Realm statue. The temple is a powerful place of pilgrimage for many people. This is Thai An Pagoda, which is a Buddhist temple that blends Vietnamese and Indian architectural styles. Inside, we found a stunning Buddha statue surrounded by vibrant colors and intricate carvings that added to the charm and character of the place. As we walked down the street, we noticed vendors selling a variety of worship items, adding to the spiritual atmosphere surrounding both temples. The street had a mix of food, incense, flowers, and offerings being displayed everywhere.
It's our first evening in Vietnam, so only justice that we are eating some pho. Here we have some beef balls. Amazing quality. So this is pho beba.
And what we're eating right now is pho bo bien.
How do you like your pho?
It's really, really nice. It's just really fun to have a good noodle soup for a long, long time.
And we're getting passion fruit drinks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing, right?
So refreshing. I'm so thirsty, so this is like perfect.
Wow, really sweet.
Yeah?
But I love it.
Peace.
It's a good day.